Well, hey guys, guys and gals. Been a long day for me. Been out there playing around building on that chicken coop, but got some news to throw out at everybody. I'm gonna wait here just a few and see if we can't get a few more people on before we get started. But I will say this: Missouri is rocking it right now. I mean, they are putting it, pounding the ground with stuff, and it's looking good. Uh, this war we've got against communism is we're winning. We are winning. So yeah, I got all the siding on the coop today. It was a whole lot harder than I thought. I figured about an hour and a half job to do, and it took me 3.5 hours because the building was so out of square. I uh, got it squared back up and got it all done, but it's looking good. So hey, Kathy, good to see you. Um, anyway, little chicks are doing good. I went there today, and we've had them for a week now, and boy, their wings are really starting to come out and show some colors, and just wow, they're beautiful. I'll do a short video. It won't be a live. I'll do a short video of them here after a while and throw it up on here. They're really coming along good. Um, but as for let's get into a little bit of news. Um, First thing I got going on is uh, the plaintiffs in the landmark case of Missouri versus Biden, and I don't like using this word often, but it is actually a bombshell this time. They have filed a bombshell motion seeking to block the federal government from coercing and colluding with big tech to censor Americans once for all. The judge in this case is highly likely to grant this motion as soon as possible. This could be the Dems are going to go crazy. You know, they are absolutely going to go crazy over this. Um, that and the other thing that is coming out is just wow. They're both just bombshells. It's fantastic. Um, we're loving what's going on over here with most of these guys. Jay Ashcroft has been very busy. Uh, Yeah, our governor is he's wishy-washy. He's okay, but not exactly what we're looking for. But we got you know no, we got a bunch of good people in over here, so they're really getting on it. Um, the other thing I wanted to talk about is this right here, and let me bring this up where I can see it good. And this is from Jay Ashcroft. It is for immediate release as of today. Missouri, Florida, and West Virginia are out of ERIC. The ERIC voting system, they have uh, got out of that system. This is from Jefferson City, Missouri. The Secretary of State Jay Ashcroft, along with Florida and West Virginia, sent letters to Executive Director Shane Hamlin stating their departure from the Electronic Registration Information Center known as ERIC. For several months, Missouri has been leading other states in an effort to reform the ERIC system by addressing significant concerns and implementing changes in ERIC. We have worked hard over the last years to implement procedures that will make Missouri elections better, voter rolls more accurate, and bring greater trust to the electronic process. Voter confidence is compromised when individuals vote in more than one state and nothing is done. It appears that ERIC will not make the necessary changes to address these concerns. Therefore, it is time to move on. As West Virginia Secretary of State Mac Warner said, there is no defensible justification to allow any opportunity for partisanship in voter registration and list maintenance, much less the administration of our nation's elections. In his letter, Ashcroft cited reasons for Missouri's departure, including not requiring member states to address issues of multi state voters, board protocol procedures, lack of ERIC participation from border states, and unnecessary mailings. Missouri continues to lead the country in accessible, secure, and credible elections. Now, the only issue that I have with any of this is that Missouri last, was it January? I think it was. I could be a little off on that, but I believe it was January. No, it was, I take it back. It was October of 2022. They had issued a new bill and passed it that we can only vote with a driver's license. Now, the problem that I have with that is that in Missouri, an illegal can get a driver's license. Therefore, they can vote. So that is something that needs to be addressed, something that we need to get here in Missouri with our congressmen and our senators and tell them we do not agree to this. This needs to be amended and fixed. I don't believe illegals should be able to get driver's license, period. They don't belong in this country. Why should they get a driver's license to have rights that they don't deserve? Sorry, but that's how I feel about it. But those are the two main things I really wanted to bring up, on what's going on out here. And it looks to me like we are actually winning this war against communism. We are stepping forwards. If we can we've got 3 states now, West Virginia, Florida, and Missouri, that are dumping ERIC. If we can get other states to start following us, make a domino effect, get rid of it completely, that's a major plus towards the 2024 elections. So, if we continue fighting, continue pushing forwards, continue calling our congressmen, our senators, our governors, whatever it takes, even back down to the lower levels, to your election local election offices. Our only thing in Missouri that needs to be done now, besides that driver's license issue, is to get rid of the machines, period. Where did I say I live near? I live 70 miles south of St. Louis. I'm in the southeast side of the state. So if you take, get my finger over here, St. Louis here, Cape, okay, my screen's backwards. Let's go this way. St. Louis is here, Cape Girardeau's here. I'm right here. So I'm directly across from Cape Girardeau and basically due south of St. Louis because of the way the state rolls up and in and out for the border. St. Louis is sort of cocked over here and we're sort of down like this. So, I mean, not exactly straight south, but pretty close. So, I'm going to continue calling my congressman, continue calling the senators and my governor and letting them know my feelings on things. We can't let up on them, guys. We can't stop. We've got a momentum going now. And I think a lot of it had to do with this Kerry Lake thing, even though that seems to be falling to the wayside, like I sort of feared it would. But it has woke a lot of people up, and a lot of people are now standing up and saying, hey, we're not going to take this anymore. So near Malden, I don't know of Malden, so I really can't say on that. I've never heard of that town here in Missouri. I'm not saying it's not here, but I don't know of it. But yeah, we're far over on the southeast side. It's 45 minutes for me to get to the Missouri-Illinois line. If I went straight across through Farmington into Cape Girardeau and across that way. And then another 45 minutes, I'll be in Kentucky. So, I mean, we're down towards the bottom, straight across from all that. But, just keep fighting, folks. Keep fighting. Don't let up. the minute we let up, they're going to pounce on us. You know, I mean, they're still burning down our food places. We talked about it, I believe, yesterday about New York. Um, like New York had one of their co-ops over there, burnt to the ground. Their major food hub. They used to haul out of there for the Northeast. Just burnt to the ground. It's gone. More chemical leaks. And I know, you gotta sort of put everything in perspective. This stuff has been going on for a long time. It's not, every chemical leak out there is not a conspiracy. There have been stuff that has gone on for years, but in the rate and the amount of them that have been happening lately, it looks bad. I mean, it looks like they're really coming after us, which I believe they are. But I don't believe every one of them that we see. I don't believe every train wreck that we see in the news today, or somebody posting up on Twitter or Telegram or wherever, is caused by the deep state. I believe, some of this stuff just happens. I mean, there are literally right on average of 1,000 train derailments a year, every year. And we know that is a massive problem that started back with Obama. Obama did that stuff. He made the executive order that stopped the unions from being able to strike on the railroads. So they have no say anymore. They can't go in and complain that, hey, this axle is hot, this axle is cracked, or they need to just shut up, because if they talk about it, they'll get fired. So yeah, Carol, 5 in Ohio, I know. And southwest of Cape Girardeau, no, I'm actually about due west of Cape Girardeau, almost due west. We might be a little bit north of Cape, not a whole lot, but a little bit north of Cape Girardeau. Hey, Golden Renaissance, good to see you. Good to see you. I seen you earlier, but I didn't get to talk to you. Glad to see you on. But, we got to take everything in stride, guys, and take the wins when we get them and keep pushing forwards. Don't ever give up. Don't ever stop. Missouri got 2 big wins today, and keep it up in your states. Florida got a good win today. West Virginia got a good win today. All 3 of those got out of Eric. That's fantastic. That is awesome. And that's a win. But pretty much that's all I got for the news wise. But I actually wanted to come in here and just talk to you guys, see what you're all up to. Choctaw, I haven't seen you in quite a while. I haven't seen most of you in quite a while. I just haven't been on here. So much going on with medical between Kim and I, and mostly with Kim. But that, and trying to get the house done and trying to finish up things outside. We had Kim's kids come down here and move into our camper, and they destroyed the inside of it, and we had to go back in and clean it all out and fix the drawers and doors and all this kind of stuff on it. And I told them that they had to take care of it. We're going to be selling this thing. We don't want it. I take my arms off the table so this will quit bouncing. And they just treated it like it was a garbage dump. And never again. So, hey, Bear, good to see you. But we're gonna get rid of that trailer and get it out of my driveway. We're done with it. I don't have a pickup big enough to haul it. I don't feel like buying a pickup big enough to haul it. It's a 32-foot fifth wheel gooseneck. It actually can be either or. It has a gooseneck extension on it, but it's a fifth wheel. Great trailer, but we're going to get rid of it, clean out that part of the yard. So we've been working on that. I started getting my garage all organized and all set up. I had everything going good, and my stepfather passed away. He left me a bunch of machinery and air tools and other tools and stuff in his will. I went up and picked all those up, and now my garage is, or yeah, my garage area downstairs is a cluttered mess. So, so much stuff I want to do down there, but some of the machines I am going to sell because I've got two, not necessarily of the same ones. I'm going to pick the best one out of the two, what he had and what I got, and get rid of the other ones. Just like his uh, his belt sander is much smaller than mine. I'm going to keep mine, but he had a planer that's bigger than mine and better built than mine, so I'm going to get rid of my planer and keep his. Things like that. But a lot of stuff I got to go through and sort out and figure out. But and thank you for the condolences. I really appreciate it. Mm. Tucker's really exposing the lies tonight, huh? I'll have to watch him later on, see how he's doing, see what he did. Tucker is about the only one on Fox that I'll watch. I like Gutfield now and then, but that's neither here nor there. Tucker, I like Tucker. I do. I like Tucker. I think he is truly on our side. He's still limited to what he can say and what he can do on there, but he does his best to get it out. He really does. That thing, that's something else we need to work on. We were talking about it over on Telegram the other night about the J6 videos being released just to Tucker. Why? Didn't McCarthy say when he agreed to what the 20 were telling him that he was to release them to the public? Uh, Tucker's not the public. And he's being restrained on what he can see, what he can release, what he can say. That's BS, guys. I think they need to go after him. I think they need to get rid of McCarthy and get somebody in there that's gonna release everything and work for us for real. Uh, I'm sorry, but I have never been a McCarthy fan, and I'm not going to be a McCarthy fan. Um, he has done some good stuff. I do that I appreciate, but I think it was not on his own accord. Right. Oops. Let me drop this down here. Exactly. It should be public for all of us to see. You're exactly right. Exactly right. Good to see you, Beatrix. Be good to see you. Um, so we are, like I've said here all along this video, we are winning this. It's slow. It's going to take time, but we've got to start pushing harder and harder to get this done before, and I mean well before the 2024 elections. We need to get this done and taken care of, I'd say by January of 2023. We need to have it fixed. And the only way we're going to fix it is for all of us to stand up and call our congressmen, call our senators, call our governors, call our local government offices, and stay on top of them. Don't give them a minute's rest. Just keep hounding them. Let them know what we think. I just seen some news pop up. Let me take a look here and see what it was. Oh, my friend Bahizzi just put up a breaking news footage that shows Brian Sicknick, the Capitol police officer that was supposedly murdered on entry to the Capitol on January 6th, was in fact healthy, alive, and leading protesters into the building. So they just released a new video is what they did. Let me see if I can download this video. Let me save it there. And let me remove that. And let's see if we can play this. Give me just 1 second, guys. Yeah, I love Obahili. He's a good old boy. Let me get rid of this and give me a second. I'll get this right there. Oh, it's not playing yet. I downloaded it too soon. It hadn't even uploaded all the way yet. Give me a second here, guys. Let me delete that one and save it again. Okay. See if I can get it to come up. Is it going to play? Okay, why is it not going to play? Bear with me, guys. Oh, I see. It's still downloading. Give me a second here. It's almost there. We'll play this video and see what it shows. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to click on that and stop this for a second. Bear with me. I'm not Lumberjack Logic or any of those guys. I can't do this as quick as they do. I think it came from Tucker Carroll. Let me present this. Show a video file.
Chansley due to receive this punishment. To this day, there is dispute over how Chansley got into the Capitol building. But according to our review of the internal surveillance video, it is very clear what happened once he got inside. Virtually every moment of his time inside the Capitol was caught on tape. The tapes show that Capitol Police never stopped Jacob Chansley. They helped him. They acted as his tour guides. Here's video of Chansley in the Senate chamber. Capitol Police officers take him to multiple entrances and even try to open locked doors for him. We counted at least 9 officers who were within touching distance of unarmed Jacob Chansley. Not one of them even tried to slow him down. Chansley understood that Capitol Police were his allies. Video shows him giving thanks for them in a prayer on the floor of the Senate. Watch.
Thank you, Heavenly Father, for giving the inspiration needed to these police officers to allow us into the building.
Contrast the reality.
Okay, I guess that's as far as it went. I guess that's as far as itself. Yeah, I should have. I'm sorry. I forgot all about muting myself. It's looping. Yeah, my bad it was. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. I've got the camera microphone and the laptop microphone, and they loop together, and I have the same problem when I'm on Telegram in a video chat or something like that. I have to shut my camera off or mute myself here. I'll remember next time, guys. If you want me to play it again, I can. If you couldn't hear it, just let me know. Okay, let's see. Any other news that has come up here real quick? Marco, one of my friends over in Telegram, I had left this message over there showing about the Florida, Missouri, and West Virginia on Eric. He goes, wow, this is great news. I wonder if this is why the computer was down at the DMV in West Virginia. So, okay, let me get that off my screen. No, he should not be in jail for that. He should not. None of them should. Not one of them should. There was no insurrection. You cannot have an insurrection without guns. There was no guns. If you go and read the Constitution, it says what an insurrection is, and it is armed. You must be armed to cause an insurrection. Otherwise, it is a protest. So, you know, this I cannot believe it's been over 2 years and 2 months. These guys are still in jail, and they are still arresting people. If you go to the FBI website and look on their wanted list, they are still arresting people for January 6th. was said that they were armed insurrectionists, not one weapon found, but they had the nerve to say they had American flag poles. Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, you're not going to take over a government with American flag poles. Sorry, it ain't going to happen. Look at Venezuela, look at Nicaragua, look at any of these other nations that this has happened to. Brazil. Flagpoles ain't going to win that war. It's not going to happen. Oh boy. Well, some good news we got today. My wife's birthday present came in a couple days late. It was supposed to be here Friday, and her birthday was Saturday, and she didn't get it till today. But Kim was actually born without eyebrows. She does not have eyebrows. She has one hair that grows in about right there. And I bought her a pair of real hair eyebrows with the glue and the remover and all that stuff right there. And she put them on, and just the smile across her face was just priceless. So I think I did good this year. But oh, I was going to show you. I know we was doing my chicken coop earlier. My door came in today. Little chicken door. I can't get it back far enough. And push the button, hold it for 3 seconds, and it does it manual. But this is automatic. And the thing works like a elevator door. Whoops, this side. It actually has a push. I don't know if you guys can hear that click. That if a chicken's in there, when it goes to close, you stick your hand in there, it'll open right back up. And there wasn't enough force there to hurt me. So it's fully automatic. It's light sensitive. It can run off batteries or 110. That's pretty cool. And they run upwards of $200. And this guy had one on eBay that was a damaged box, but the product was good. It was brand new. This is, I mean, you can tell you're looking at it, but it's brand new. And I got it for $90. And so I bought it. I don't usually spend money like that on, I just can't afford it. But at more than half price, I took it. That's going to make a big difference because, like I said, I'm not a morning person. I don't like getting up. I don't want to be up at 5:30 in the morning letting chickens out every day and then have to go out there every night and put them back in. This will do it for me. So those of you that watched my video earlier today that I put up about building my chicken coop and stuff, I explained pretty well that basically I was telling you I'm lazy when it comes to that. I'm going to make this thing function on its own. It's going to have its own little ecosystem. Yeah, I'll go out there once a day, check on them, make sure everything's good, none of them are dead, and that they've got their food's not all messed up or something didn't happen. I'm going to have an automatic feeder that I'm going to build. It's going to be something I've seen online, but I'm going to upgrade it just a little bit. And the watering system, I seen another guy do something. He did part of it, and I seen another guy do another one. So I'm going to combine the two and then make it a heated tank and all that stuff so that I don't have to worry about it in the wintertime. And I'm going to make everything as easy as possible. So I got enough work to do. I just want the eggs to keep Kim and I going when everything else fails. They keep burning down these food processing centers. We're going to be out of food. Everybody keeps saying, well, they've got a year supply. They've got a year stocked up. They've got a year put away. Don't worry about it. No, wait a minute. What happens when that year is over and they haven't resupplied that stock? Everything's going to go straight through the roof. You think it's high now? It's going to be much worse. And the way I look at it, you can eat eggs twice a day and you'll have plenty enough protein to survive for the rest of your life. Now, that might get pretty boring eating eggs twice a day, every day, but you're going to live. So that is part of my reason for getting the chickens. We're looking at maybe getting a couple hogs later down the road. Whoops, sorry, I meant to delete that and I started playing it again. Removed from the studio. Um, the same way with your chickens, you hate that part of it. I hear you. Get you an automatic door. Make it easier on yourself. Um, just be warned. Don't get the $30 ones you find on Amazon. They are garbage. All the reviews I've seen on them, half of them won't even go up. Brand new, they won't even open and close correctly. They're made out of plastic. They're junk. Don't get them. If you're not spending 150 plus or finding a deal like I did on this one, don't do it. Get you a good one. It's worth. It's your chickens' lives and your well-being, knowing that they're taken care of. They're in safely and at night and let out in the morning every morning. Mine, this one does have, like I said, it runs on batteries or on a 12-volt converter. I'm going to have solar power out there, so I'm just going to hook it up to my solar, and that way it's always got power. I'm not going to worry about it going bad. You don't like the smell of eggs? Well, sorry, hon. I don't know what to tell you. I eat eggs every day, every single day. That is my breakfast routine. I have eggs, bacon, ham, potatoes, all that kind of good stuff. And if I stood up and showed you my gut, you'd see that I eat well. um, Honestly, I don't eat that much, but yeah, I guess it's just old age, starting to get that beer gut, and I don't even drink. So you send me eggs, please. Chickens scare me. Oh heck, Carol. The only chickens you really got to worry about are the roosters. Some of them are nice, other ones are mean as hell. And if I get, when I decide to, and I will be getting a rooster soon, in the, after these, probably come this fall when they really quit laying a lot. I'll probably get a rooster and raise it. That way, by next spring, we can start hatching our own eggs and getting our own meat chickens. And uh, your chickens are only good for 2.5, 3 years laying. Then they really start cutting off. Then those will become broiler birds. They're too tough for just everyday cooking, like cooking a chicken breast and stuff like that. But they're good for broiling. Um, so it's a good thing. I think it's going to do Kim and I real good. How can I train myself to get used to the smell? Well, I would say get some essential oils, some one that you really like the smell of, and take a dab of it and stick it right under your nose before you make the eggs. That way, only thing you're smelling is that essential oil. Something like a frankincense or jasmine or lavender, something like that. Do something like that. If you got something that you don't like the smell of, just mask it. All right, JB, why you drop now from name? I'm not sure what you're talking about, sir. Eggs are good for the body. Yes, you are correct. But yeah, Carol, no, chickens ain't that bad. Chickens ain't that bad. Hell, I've been in there playing with the babies, having fun with them. Especially if you get them as chicks and train them. Basically, they're like a dog. You can train them. Train them when they're small to come to your hand, to know that your hand is okay, that you're okay, that you holding them is good. It's not going to hurt them. They'll be just like a dog or a cat. They'll be a pet. I'm doing it just so that they're kind and that they're easy to get around and that they don't scatter and run every time I walk in. Kim walks in, she goes in and sees them every day too. I'm doing that so that they're just they're used to me. So that if I do need to catch one, say one of them's got mites or something like that, and I need to take care of it, it's not going to make me chase it all around the yard. It'll let me come over and pick it up. So, um, pretty much just just make them like a pet. You don't like any birds pretty, but don't come near me. Oh heck, Carol. That's all right. Parakeets and me don't get along real good. For some reason, they always want to dive bomb me. My last wife got a couple parakeets, and if they got out, I needed to leave the house because they would come after me. I don't know why they did not like me. Um, but I've had other birds around. I've had cockatiels and stuff like that around. They don't, I no problem. Stick them right on my finger, stand there, and they do their thing. But uh, the chickens, you're raising them from a baby, so they're going to learn who you are and how you talk, how you act to them. Treat them with love and respect like you would any other pet you got, and you'll end up with a pet. But so, you guys, what other news is going on in your states? What's happening out there? Um, I try to keep up with it on Telegram and Twitter and a little bit on Truth. I don't get on Truth too much. I just can't get a following over there for some reason. I've been on Truth since just shortly after it launched, and I've got 100 and some followers over there. I've been on Twitter now with my new handle. I had 15,000 before I got banned, and they never did give me back my account. But I've got over, I think, 1,650 followers, and I just got on there like 5 weeks ago. So that's why I'm at Twitter more than I am on Truth, because I just can't get a following over there. I can't get people to follow me around. It's like, I don't know. I think all the liberals went over there to hound on Trump, and all the conservative went back over to Twitter. All right, Carol, you have a great night. Love to see you, hon. Call me sometime. You got my number. But I'd just love to see what's going on in your states, what accomplishments are going on, because I catch the news, but I don't see it all. The more I know, the more I can help others continue this fight, and that's what we're all in it for, is to help each other. If you can tell me what's going on around your area, I can pass it on Twitter to my followers, and they can pass it on to theirs, and then sooner or later, everybody knows what's going on. You too, Carol. Have a blessed night. So, anyway, guys, I have a freshly made pumpkin pie sitting over there calling my name with some whipped cream. And I think I'm going to have me a big slice of that and then jump in the tub, clean this nap up myself after today. And, the more I look at myself in this camera, I'm like, I need a haircut bad. So I think I'm going to cut out of here, guys. But you will be seeing more of me. I am going to be putting more videos up. I need to get back with you guys, even though it's not with the People's Convoy or anything like that. We need to keep in contact. We need to keep going forwards and keep fighting. So I will be back on here more. I guarantee it. So love y'all. God bless. Have a great night. And we will talk again real soon.